Well, I'd like to welcome right now with me Supervisor Lisa Bartlett and also the proprietor of Coffee Imports down at Dana Point Harbor, Jim Miller. You just saw that short piece on the really spectacular lights in the boat parade that are down there. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
It is such a special event. We can't wait to go. We went there last year and we're probably going to go this weekend. Tell me the history of this, because I know you've been coming on for quite a while, and I know a while back they had some lights and then they didn't, and then it came back even better and stronger.
Right, so a little bit about the history. So the harbor opened in 1971 and our first boat parade was in 1974.
Ah, okay.
And we had, over the time, different themes for the boat parade. So this year it's Western Wonderland. And a couple of years ago, we had the Illumination, which were the magical lights in the harbor.
Yeah.
And that was put on by the T-Bid in Dana Point. Mm-hmm. And then something fell through with regard to the vendor. But OC Parks and the harbor merchants and everyone really stepped up. And the county came in with some funding and put OC Parks to task to put together a great lighting program for the harbor. And so it's bigger and better every single year. We've got lights and festivities and things all around the harbor for the holiday season, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, it is really spectacular. When do they start putting these up? It's got to take a couple weeks at least.
It takes a couple of weeks, and I think they start after the Thanksgiving holidays, so that we've got the full month of December with the lights, and it attracts people from around the entire Southern California area.
Yeah, it is. As I said, it is really great. And what's also great is, well, the ice cream and the coffee, and we got Jim Miller here. You've been doing this with Coffee Importers for how long now?
We are starting our 40th year.
Wow.
Yeah, starting next year, it'll be our 40th year.
That's
yes.
So basically you have your entire history is seeing the changes and the upcoming big changes. We'll get to that in just a minute.
Yes.
At Dana Point Harbor. How did you start this business? Was this your first one?
No,
did you have
actually
my
parents, I was in corporate restaurant business, and my parents wanted to own their own business.
Okay.
So they said we have this little coffee shop down the harbor we wanted to start.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, I mean like a Denny's? And they go, no, like cappuccino espresso. And I said, and I didn't know about cappuccino espresso.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Back in '79, no one knew about it, right? My parents were, I have relatives that live in Europe, so they said, we want to do like our cousin Lynn does in Denmark. And I said, well, okay. So then we took the store over, and then within a matter of a month, people loved the idea of sitting outside having coffee.
Yeah.
And we started this whole concept of having an outdoor patio and drinking coffee and having pastries and gifts, and it's just blossomed from that, and it's been going on ever since.
Was it hard back then? You mentioned as Americans, we weren't really used to espresso and cappuccino back then. Not that much. Was that hard to get that concept?
Very hard.
Did you have to go, hey, try this?
Very hard.
And people
in the very beginning,
what's
no
espresso?
one,
Is it just strong? It's too strong.
No, everyone wanted coffee. No one wanted.
Yeah.
No one wanted espresso, and you have to think about this. In those days, there wasn't even paper cups. In those days, we had to do glass cups for the customers, and a lot of them had their own mugs. And so it was kind of different in those days. There was no such thing as to-go cups.
Yeah, you're right.
And it was kind of unique in that time because everything was in glass or ceramic, and it was. And that's what we really wanted to do more of a cafe. You know? And but then the whole paper cup thing kind of took over and changed the profile of how coffee shops are.
What about the ice cream? Did that start then too?
No, we started that in 1982.
Okay, so still, we're going back 40 years.
We started that in 1982, and because customers kept saying, why don't you have ice cream? We like that would go with our coffee.
Yeah.
So we put in ice cream, and it's turned out to be a very successful addition.
Coffee and ice cream just go together.
It works.
Yeah,
it works together.
It really does. Yeah. And you got a special drink for the holidays. Tell us about that. I do.
It's called the Nagachino. My executive director, Kim Tilley, invented it, and it's eggnog, cappuccino, and hot chocolate. And it's really a great drink. It's one of those drinks you can have, and it feels like you're having a cocktail, like a warm toddy at night, but there's no alcohol, so it makes it safe to drink and drive when you go home at night.
Yeah, that sounds good. I know that you really like that.
It's one of my favorite drinks, and Coffee Importers only creates this beverage for the holiday season.
Yeah. So we got some photos we're gonna show you here. First, where'd you get the theme Western Wonderland? How did that come about? Or was that you, or is that probably you're really president of the Merchants Association?
That's correct. I'm president of the Merchants Association, but I have our Merchants Association comes up with a theme.
Okay.
We do that during the summer of June, July. We come up with a theme, and it's batted around amongst the board and the other boaters, and then we finally come up with a theme. About July or August, we have to come up with a theme because
I love this picture. The look on that little girl is like, whoa.
That's
it's
Christmas
Santa.
right there, right?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's all right. So we come up with a theme, and because the boaters need literally 3 to 4 months with some of their designs to get ready to go.
Sure.
And they're bugging us January 1st. What's the theme for next year? And they want to know now. And the boaters have been awesome part of this parade. You have to remember, all these boaters do this for free. They come out, there's 60, 70, 80 boaters every night.
Wow.
That's a lot of work to put all these lights on the boats, and they do it for just the joy of doing it. And the public gets to benefit from that. It's really a nice event.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you can just see the photos are great photos, but they don't do it justice.
No, you've got to be up with it and listen to the music.
Yeah, and it just glows off the water, and it's really nice. Now, I was asking Jim this, but I'll ask this as well. You know, the big renovation project. Folks like Jim and the other merchants there, what's going to be happening to them as you remodel and do these new buildings?
We're going to keep as many of the businesses open during construction.
Okay.
And all of the current merchants will be working with our Dana Point Harbor Partners, which is our P3 partner for the county that's building out the harbor. They'll work together to work on their leases in the new space, and hopefully we'll move forward. But we will be open during construction. We really want to stress that to the community at large.
Okay, and when does it begin again? The initial phase?
Well, the initial phase, right now there's public outreach.
Okay.
And then construction will start probably in the next 18 months.
Okay, all right, because I know we have the special half-hour show that we've been airing, and if you haven't got a chance to see it, it really goes in detail. And it's what a change. But I think overall it's just going to be exactly what's needed down there. I love the look and feel of the renderings, and just kind of that harborside feel that it kind of brings with a little bit of a kind of a modern edge to it. It really looks nice.
The design for the harbor project is absolutely incredible. And it's all new amenities in the harbor, waterside, landside, and hotels. It's going to be pulled everything together with our P3 partner team. And we're working on a senior shuttle program from Laguna Woods down to Dana Point Harbor, because a lot of the seniors would love to come to the harbor. They don't want to drive or can't drive. And we want to make sure that they have the opportunity to enjoy the harbor just like everyone else.
Now, speaking of shuttles and things, tell us about coming down there, especially next weekend, about parking. We try and get down there early, and we park down by the Marine Center, and because we love the stroll going that way. But you have off-site parking.
We have off-site parking throughout the city.
We like to stroll down there anyway. We go down there during the summer. We're down there for Mother's Day this year, and it's just enjoyable. So once you have that program set up for the seniors to get down there, I think that's going to be fantastic.
Yes, and we've got our second weekend of the boat parade coming up this weekend, so we're really looking forward to that. Festivities start in the harbor at 4:30. We have boat rides with Santa, a lot of great opportunities for photos. So it's a great, fun, family-filled type of environment down there this time of year in the harbor.
Yeah, it is. And of course, the lights will remain up even during the week. People can go there tonight and enjoy all that.
Yes,
of course,
absolutely.
you'll be open, right?
The lights are on all the whole month of December until I think January 5th.
Okay.
So you'll be able to see the lights every night. They're on every night.
Yeah, so go down there and
quiet.
enjoy it. If for some reason you can't get down for the weekend, you can enjoy it throughout the season and take a nice stroll down there, stop and have some coffee and ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream? Do you have a favorite?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
So I swear, since I've gone to the Lampert ice cream, I can't make up my mind which one I like sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, I like the rum raisin this week. No, I like
rum
the
raisin,
Kauai,
yeah, I
like
like
the
that
Kauai
one.
pie this week, and I can't quite get a favorite
Yeah.
that I have right now.
In
So,
fact, I think the last time I was there, that's what I got was rum raisin.
Yeah,
Because
that's-
you know, we probably remember that used to be a flavor that was almost standard that you could
That's right.
find, and it went out of favor for years and years, so it's hard to find.
that's really good. I really like it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's good. But it's a great, you know, the lights are a great family event. I mean, you can see moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles and kids, and
Yeah.
it's just a great family experience to come down and see the harbor lights.
All right, well,
Enjoy
folks,
it.
get on down there, and it's an enjoyable time. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much.
Good to be here.
Happy holidays to you.
You as
Good
well.
to see you.
Thank
Jim,
you.
a
Thank you
pleasure
so
to
much.
meet you.
Nice
Hope to see
meet
you coming up
Thanks
this
for inviting
weekend.
me. I appreciate it.
All right, you
right.
take care. We'll be right
Okay.
back. Yeah, rum raisin.